welcome to a new vlog. So I have just landed in Burbank. I am trying to freshen up my makeup in my rental car, and then I also changed in the car, have my gold swimwear on. I am headed to a party to celebrate the Michaela and Glamlight collection, so I'm very excited. I'm also very nervous. It has been, you know, just a bit of a morning. Had one panic attack at the airport. I'm just nervous. You know, I get anxious about this kind of stuff, but thankfully Angie and Heather are going to be there, so I can meet up with them and at least know a few friendly faces. I'm just nervous, and I don't do these things a lot, so yeah, just a lot of anxiety. But I was actually going on vacation today to San Diego, which I've had booked for a little bit now. And so when Michaela invited me, I was able to change my flight to Burbank and then just renting a car and driving the few hours to San Diego. So I'll still get to San Diego tonight because today is a pool party, so it's during the day. So I'll still get to San Diego tonight, just starting vacation a little bit later than planned. But yeah, trying to touch up my makeup since I was crying in the bathroom, which is always so super fun. Excited I will take you along to the party, of course, and then hopefully still vlog a little bit of my San Diego trip, even though the point of this is to relax and de-stress and all of those things, but I'm sure I'll still share a little bit. This will be my first time in San Diego, so I'm very excited, but I'm just gonna finish getting ready, and then we have about 35-minute drive to the house where the party is at.
Giselle, the CEO of Glamlight, has a few special words she wants to say.
I was the first brand to repost her work, first brand to send her a PR package, first brand to even do a sponsored post with her. I don't think she had a rate card at that time.
Across the country, and I don't get to see people who are in the same space as me, and it's just so cool to be with like-minded people who do the same thing, and I feel like we all understand each other in a way that not a lot of other people can, and I think that's really cool.
All right, we are dropping Angie and Heather off. It was such a fun day. How'd you guys like it?
It was amazing. It was like a dream come true.
Yeah. I probably didn't need to be crying in the bathroom because everyone was so nice.
It was so nice. And you had us.
Yeah.
You were never alone.
It was so, Angie was like, we're almost there. I was like, please wait for me. She goes, of course. I was like, okay. But it was fun. We had a great time.
Yeah, it was wonderful.
Yeah. Yay. And now I'm off to San Diego. They're leaving in the morning to go back to their respective homes. And I'm going to start my vacation.
Have fun.
Yeah,
have fun.
Thank you.
All right, love you.
Hello. Well, so that is the end of the vlog. I got home a few hours ago, so Aries is clearly very excited. My dog is very excited to see me home, but it was a great time. Where you going, girl? Where you going? I missed you so much. So obviously I did some vlogging at the launch party, and I know I have some commentary tied in with that, but I don't think I did any sort of commentary while I was in San Diego because the point was to be on vacation. So I did of course film little clips of the different things that I was doing so I could show it for the vlog, but I don't have any real, usually I break in my vlogs and talk about what it is I'm doing or my day or how things are going or show my outfits or things like that. But again, I was really just trying to focus on the vacation aspect. A little bit of the work party thrown in there first, but the glam light party was super fun. I'm really glad that I went. I was glad that I was able to make it work, and I'm glad that I didn't let my panic attack and my social anxiety keep me from going. I just have a really hard time in those settings, and especially being in the influencer world, to me it's really daunting and it's really overwhelming, especially to be around so many beautiful people that are so successful, and I just kind of wonder, like, what am I doing here? And you know, I definitely struggle with imposter syndrome. I can feel myself getting worked up just like thinking about it again. But I'm glad that I went. I'm super grateful that I was invited, and it was really fun to be able to meet the Glam Light team, obviously to see my friends Angie and Heather, and then to be able to congratulate Michaela and meet a few other influencers. Everyone was super nice. Like, it's one of those things where I just get in my head so much. I ended up staying at the party until 8 o'clock when they were shutting down. And so I actually ended up not getting to San Diego until about 10:30 because I did drop off Angie and Heather at their hotel, and then drove up to San Diego. So it just took a little bit over 2 hours. So the first night I didn't do anything besides like check into the hotel. I stayed at the Marriott Marquis, which was right on the water. So it was really nice. I will say though, it was just a lot of kids. Like the pool area was always overrun with kids. It was really hard to be able to like go in the pool, or they had 2 hot tubs. The one time I tried to go in the hot tub and like relax and read a book, there was I think 15 kids in the hot tub, in a like really small hot tub. It was a great location. They had different restaurants. They had the Starbucks in there. It was a nice place. The rooms were really clean and modern. And then Sunday I explored a little bit of San Diego, had some brunch right near the water, and then just kind of walked along. Like when we walked out of the hotel, we walked onto, I don't know if I want to say like pier or boardwalk, or I don't know, just something along those lines. But there's all these like fun different shops. Stopped for like a flight of a champagne. That was super fun. So there was a lot to do over there. And that night went to the Marine Room in La Jolla. This was another one that got recommended to us by friends, and then I had seen a few different TikToks. You know, I started to look up like San Diego, like what to do, and that one got recommended quite a few times because it's right like on the beach, and it says like even sometimes like waves will like crash against the window, and the view is supposed to be really spectacular, and it did look really cool. We were just not seated at a great table, so it was kind of a bummer because we had pretty early dinner reservations, and so I thought maybe that would like help with making sure of like getting a good table. But even though it seemed like half the restaurant was not full, I noticed that there was reserved tables on like a lot of the tables that were like really good tables, and so we had one that was like farther back, so we didn't quite get the view, but you still have to pay. Like I'm pretty sure the total was close to $500, and so that part like was kind of a bummer to me. I don't know. I think you obviously have to be prepared going into it. That was kind of a bummer because that was a big reason of like why booking it. It was good, but it was really, really expensive, and it wasn't anything that I was like, that was so incredible. The selling point is like the views and everything, and again, if you don't get it, you're still paying a really high price for good food. Like it was good food. But I did take in a baseball game. I'm a big sports fan, so I loved being able to check out Petco Park. That was my first time in San Diego, so my first time at Petco Park, and that was a lot of fun. They played the Mariners. The Padres did lose, but it was still a fun game. We saw the Padres had a home run right at the very end of the 9th inning, so that was fun. But stayed for the whole game, and before that we went to just like a rooftop bar. I just happened to see it out of the corner of my eye because me and my friend had tried to go to like 3 different places and every place was full. And we were just walking around and I happened to see out of the corner it said like rooftop bar, and I was like, I don't know, do you want to check that out? And there was barely anybody there. It was attached to a hotel. I want to say it was called like the Solomar or something along those lines, right next to Pkwy Park. But they had such a cool space, and they had cornhole, which me and all of my friends love. We played all the time here at the complex. So we ended up playing 2 different games of cornhole and then went over to the stadium, watched the game, really enjoyed myself, had a burrito. Unfortunately, I got into the game and I was standing in line to get food, and I got a message from my bank saying that they had declined what looked like a fraudulent payment. And so they said, you know, is this you? And you can say yes or no. And unfortunately, I'm looking at it, I'm like, I don't recognize that. I don't recognize the amount. No. I say no, so my card had to get shut off. It was my business card, which is even more stressful because it's tied to my business. So that was not a great way to start the baseball game. I was very upset about that, and I was very stressed also, and I ended up being sick the entire day. And I've been dealing with these health struggles, and I know that my cortisol levels are high, and I've been feeling pretty good. I've been on some different supplements and some medications and just trying to take in more of self-care. It's a big reason like why I was going on this vacation. And I think the stress of my bank account getting hacked and it being the one especially tied with my business, I was so stressed. My stomach hurt the entire day. I kept running to the bathroom, and the night unfortunately did end with me throwing up. And I kept thinking, I was like, maybe I'm dehydrated, maybe I ate something weird. But the next day, like, I was completely fine. I was able to talk to my bank, like no other charges went through, you know, they shut off my card right away, like nothing else was affected. And the next day and since, I've been completely fine. And I honestly wonder if it was the stress of what was happening had me sick the whole day. And that really showed me what stress is doing to my body. So that was unfortunate that happened, but luckily my bank caught it and, you know, nothing crazy happened. And then my last day there was a Tuesday, and I actually went out to Mission Beach, which was super fun. That was, I don't know, like I loved, like walking around was cool. After the game, we did go to the gas lamp district and we went to an arcade bar because I'm a child and I love arcade games, and we played like skee ball and Pac-Man and basketball. That was super fun, but my stomach hurt so bad and I kept having to run to the bathroom, and I just kept fearing that I was going to throw up. So it was kind of hard for me to enjoy myself. We did eat dinner at Lavo in the gas lamp district, and that was super good. So I enjoyed that, but then I ended up vomiting back up, so that was kind of a bummer. Not ideal because that was an expensive dinner too. But yeah, then the last day went out to Mission Beach, and I loved it. I love the beach. Like my mom messaged me at one point and was like, how are you liking San Diego? And I was like, oh, we came out to Mission Beach and I just love it. And she goes, you love any beach? And I'm like, you're right. But it was really cool just being in the sunshine. Had some sushi, had a big old ice cream cone, and it was just really chill and really relaxed. You know, it was speaking of chill, like it was actually kind of chilly, you know, being out here. I'm used to, it's like 109 degrees right now, whereas there it was like in the low 70s. So even the day we went to the beach, I had my Unbothered zip up on, and when I would get hot, I would take it off, but then I would put it right back on because I'm like, it's chilly out here. And just had dinner that night at Roy's, which was at the Marriott Marquis that we were staying at. And that food was really, really good. Like that food, I was really impressed with the food there. And the views were really nice because it was right by the harbor. We're like looking at the boats and everything. And we had a table like right by the window, so it was super cool to see. So I don't know, that was definitely like half the price of the marine room, and I was like, that was just as lovely. Got up early this morning, took a flight back home. Our flight got delayed by maybe like 30 minutes, but nothing too crazy. And then got home. My aunt did stay with my dog, so she's staying in Vegas for a few more days to have like a vacation herself. So I took her down to her resort that she's staying at, and then I'm just gonna unpack and start editing, get to work. I have orders to pack and ship out. The planner is discounted this week. It should still be discounted by the time this video goes up, but it's discounted through the weekend. The planner, the 90-day Healthy Habits planner, is buy one get one 50% off with the code PLANNER50. You do just have to add 2 planners to your order, and then use the code planner50 at checkout. But that is it for this vlog. I kind of wanted to take you through my trip and what I was thinking about all the places that I visited. But San Diego was beautiful. I definitely would love to go back. I actually have another trip already booked for September, which I'm so excited about, and I'm trying to plan a little maybe just like a 2-night excursion to do something with the Queen here, maybe go to like Utah or even just like North Nevada to where it's not so warm and I can let Aries kind of have her own adventure. Traveling, I'm super grateful that I was able to do this trip and to be able to see a new city, to be able to make the LA party. Obviously meant so much to me to be able to do something like that. So super grateful to have another travel vlog up. I hope you enjoyed coming along with me to San Diego. Any guesses where I'm going to be going in September? I'm so excited for that trip. But other than that, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for your support. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. I hope you also consider subscribing before you go, and we'll see you in our next video. Bye. Say bye, boo-boo. Say bye, friend.